So, as I mentioned before, I'm redoing this so that both you and Silly can take a look at it. Um, the zero-based budget has two parts to it. One is where we do a quick run through with an example or maybe a couple scenarios. That way, the new IBO, it doesn't have to be a new IBO, it can be a seasoned IBO who's new to the tool, gets a feel for the tool and how it flows and the usefulness of it and how to use what and how to, adjust it. And then after that, what we do is then give the person who is doing their zero-based budget for the first time, that's either a new IBO or even a seasoned IBO, because we didn't used to have this, will then be able to put in their actuals. And again, we never tell people what income to put in there. You can either put in the actuals or you could put in something that's close by because some people are more private than others. And then once the actuals are finished, then we get back with them and we actually review the actuals and brainstorm, in a way how we could increase the investments, reduce the spending, and eliminate the waste. And that way, the IBO or the business partner becomes viable. Sometimes it happens in a month immediately. Sometimes it takes 1 or 2 or 3 months. It varies from person to person. Some people have more overhead. Some people have more debt. And so we walk them through that and work with them. But we never, ever, ever tell them what to do. We only make suggestions. Hey, over here, there are 3 things you could do. You know, what I have done in the past is such and such. It's up to you. If you want to seek outside financial professional advice, that's fine. But we're here to work with you, however you want to do it. So I'm gonna share the screen and show your budget, and you were already starting to go through it, and you were telling me about your income. So let's go back there to your job income or your income. Incidentally, you can change this in here if you want to, the name of it.
Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll put it back, okay, but it's your sheet, so you could do as you see fit with it. And it gets copied to the next month. All right, so go ahead, take your time, go through everything.
I'm not seeing
Oh,
the screen.
it's not been shared.
No,
Hold
I'm
on,
not seeing the screen. Sorry.
hold on. Maybe I stopped. Oh yeah, I wasn't sharing. My bad. All right, you're seeing it now?
Yes, I'm seeing the screen. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so from the job number one, that's my father, and job number two is my mom. Usually they would give me around $850 for the month to cover pretty much rent, utilities, and probably like groceries. And so that's pretty much the income I got this month. Not too sure if that's going to be like the fixed amount every time, but um I think that's usually around what I will be getting. So my rent costs $485 a month, and I just checked electricity because it wasn't posted, but I've seen it now, and electricity is about $73. So the reason being is because I just started my account, I guess my mortgage account. I mean mortgage, my light bill account. So I'm still getting like I think like 30 something or 40 something dollars added to my bill every day. I mean every month.
So wait a
So
minute. If I may interrupt, the rent 485
mhm.
includes the electricity, everything?
No, that's just rent.
Okay.
That's
So electricity is how much?
electricity this month is $73.
Okay, so why didn't you put 73 on line 20?
Because I just was able to see, like, I wasn't able to log in at first, so I was just able to see that
No,
it's
okay.
seven.
So you want to put it in there now?
Yeah, I could put it. boy. Um, 73. Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And gas is 120?
Yes. So far, that's how much I paid.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So far, that's how much I paid. Um.
And what else for your home expenses or whatever? Yeah, 485,
Well,
73, 120. Why is gas so much?
wait. I think I calculated.
Hmm?
Because no, I think I might have calculated. I put in 40. I meant to put. I remember when I was looking at my
Wait a minute, you're
thing.
breaking up. Let me get my headphones, okay? Because you're breaking up. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not hearing everything. Where did I put those little headphones? Oh, here they are. At least I didn't leave them in the hotel, like I left my bottle of East Spring water.
Oh boy.
Hold on. Let me plug these babies in. All right, go ahead.
Okay. So I think I might have miscounted actually because I think September end of September. So
Breaking up. So you're saying that, yeah. So let's just deal with October for now, because September is gone.
okay, yeah. That's how much I paid between last week when I filled up and today when I filled up.
So for the month of October, you anticipate
Mm,
that your rent is going to be 485, your electricity is going to be 73, and your gas is going to
mhm.
be 80 for the entire month.
For the entire month, I wouldn't say so because I just filled up and that made it 80. So I'm sure I'm gonna need to fill up at least one more time before the month ends.
Okay, I see. Ah, this is gas for the furnace.
Oh,
This is, some people have
that's
an electrical heat. Okay, so put zero here.
oh,
Just delete
put
that.
zero. Okay, because I was like, okay, all right, cool.
Yeah. So for your household, your apartment, you only have your rent and your electricity. Do you
Right.
have
I
right?
haven't gotten a water bill because they said they don't bill it until the month after. So I won't get that until November.
Okay. So let's put here. Let's just put right here water bill. This is this is gas for furnace, stove, etc. And then maybe we could just take these here and pull them down a little bit and put water. You getting the messages from Celeste?
Yeah, I just got it.
Yeah.
Oh, so where it says gas fuel, that's where I should have put it.
Huh?
Where it says gas fuel.
Oh, if you scroll down for the gas, scroll down to line 46.
Yeah, I'm there now. So should I put okay? Should I put what I anticipate for the month or I did? What I did so far?
Okay, so what you want to do is a budget is an estimate. So
Mm.
if you know where you drive and what driving you're going to be doing for the rest of the week, okay, if you know what you can anticipate, maybe I did 80 for this week starting in October, so maybe it's going to be another 80 for the rest of the month, so you're guessing.
Right. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Okay, hold on a minute. Campton is calling me. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Hi, Campton. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, sounds good. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm telling you, Jahaana, it's been like Grand Central Station, you know.
Yeah.
I forget about it, you know. Anyway, so sorry, I shift the screen. Okay. So 160. All right, that's good. So let's go back up here.
Okay.
And so is there anything else in the house?
Well, I guess I could anticipate water, seeing that I don't know. I don't know because they said they don't post it until next month, but I don't know what
Well,
it will be
if
because I just moved here.
right,
So
right. So maybe see this is what I want to show you. Go over, I'm gonna go over to month two, and in
okay.
month two, I'm gonna scroll down to water, which is line 22, and you put in the estimate there. You know,
Okay.
put in a safe estimate. You know, maybe, for now, maybe put in $30. It's one person, but
Okay.
what I would do is take an action item on another piece of paper you have there with you. Ask other tenants how much do they typically pay for water. You're in an apartment complex?
Yes.
Right, right. So there must be somebody there that you could ask real quickly. Hey, do you live alone? Or ask a lady. Okay, don't ask a guy.
Okay.
Do you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you live alone? Yeah, yeah, yeah. How much do you pay for water? And she might say, oh, about 35 or 40, or whatever. And then you put that estimate in there. You gotta
Okay.
pay for sewage too.
All right. No, yeah, I have to pay. They said water and sewage is in there. Is on is billed through the what is it called, company? Bridge Real Estate, I guess. The company that owns my apartment complex. That's who does it.
Okay.
Yeah. So water and sewage. And that's it.
All right. So going back to month one, so we know that this month it's not gonna hit you. So you
Hmm.
don't have to put it in there.
Right.
All right. Okay. So let's see if we can scroll down and go to daily essentials. $70 in groceries
Hmm.
and 75 eating out.
That was this month, unfortunately.
Okay, that's the month of October.
Yes. That's just homecoming and trash.
Okay. Now, this is where I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I can make suggestions. You know,
Okay.
I suggest that you spend another Is this what you anticipate for the rest of the Okay, so the budget is not a history of what you have done so far. The budget is a
Right.
projection for the month. So are these
Okay.
projections correct?
Yeah. I already did my groceries and that's how much I spent. So I'm done for the month. And
You're done
then
for the
for
month. Okay.
yeah. And then
And
for
I
meals, that was my projection.
okay. So what I suggest is the next month, if you
Mm-hmm.
go over to month two, and I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna scroll down, this is just a suggestion. I'm not telling you to do it. Okay.
Okay.
Um, yeah, on 939, I would try my best to get that down to $5 or $10,
Oh
and then
yeah.
and then maybe boost up line 32 up to 80 or 90. Because what
Okay.
you're buying out, I don't know what it is you're buying, but we no, but it's not. It's private, right? So
Yeah.
I can give you an example. I can give an example. I like to eat, being from the islands and whatnot. I like to eat my spicy food. So and I'm on a low carb diet. So
Right.
I like to eat spinach and green beans and salads and avocado and all of that stuff. There are restaurants in the Atlanta area that I can go and get that, but
Right.
it costs like $20 to $30 a plate.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
what I do is I go to the grocery store and spend $15 or $20 and get for the entire month all the ingredients I need. And I make it either the night before or I make it in the day and then I eat it before I go. So I'm still eating the food and it's more organic
Mm-hmm.
anyway. And I'm saving myself a bunch of money. So much so that the people at the vegan restaurants are asking me, how come we don't see you anymore? I'm like, well, I've been out of town, which is true. But
Yeah.
I like to go there because that's where I meet a lot of candidates. But when I go there,
Okay.
I try my best not to spend a lot because eating out is one of the major leakage you could have in your
Mm-hmm.
expenditures, you know.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I would highly recommend, come maybe 10, maybe 15, you know, and ask yourself, what can I buy at the grocery store so I ain't killing myself feeding these people with my money.
Okay.
Mhm. And it's a suggestion. So,
Right. Right.
mhm.
Okay.
All right. So let's go back to month one.
Okay.
Cell phone,
So I'll pay for that. My dad does. So I
huh?
don't know how much. No, I said I'll pay for the cell phone. I don't.
Oh,
I
okay.
have no idea.
Right. And there's no chill. Is there any other? Because this is not the only person. The things we have written here, grocery, cell phone, it could be anything. Yeah. It could be
Right.
stuff that, yeah. So if you can think of any other personal daily essentials you have. It could be lip gloss. It could be, I mean, non-Amway stuff, non-Amway stuff, you know,
No.
hair products, whatever. Okay.
Mm, no.
Essential
Um,
oils, stuff
nope.
like that. All right.
No. Mm-mm. I
All
mean,
right.
yeah, no. Oh well, I guess in a month. No. Mm-mm. I don't see it because I don't usually buy those things like every month or anything. It usually takes me a while to run out of those things.
Okay. Right. And I plan to do a 12 month thingy. I just haven't
Okay.
gotten around to this yet.
Okay.
Because the reason why I haven't gotten around to the 12-month thing is because I'm doing all of these budget reviews. So, all
Right.
right. So transportation expenses. Have car payments.
No, the car's paid off.
Okay, cool. Auto insurance.
I don't pay for that. Don't even know how much it is.
Okay, awesome. You sound like
Yeah.
my son, man.
Yeah.
All right. Moving down to co-payment for out of pocket. Okay. And if you have some personal stuff in here that only you need to see, then you can enter that on your own.
Right.
And then family expenses, you don't have any of those.
Right.
All right. So you got anything in your savings?
E- oh, not right now. Not anymore. I had to loan some money to my mom.
Okay. All right, that's fine. You don't do any remissions overseas. Okay. Any miscellaneous? All right. Moving down. See me scrolling down, right? Oh,
Yeah.
no cable television, no internet, no Netflix.
No, I'm
You
not
are a
really.
road model to I need you to come and talk to Andrea and the kids.
Yeah,
Parties, okay.
that was this week. That's not a normal thing. I don't. That's not like a projected thing. I just put that in because I did that this week.
Hey, again, we're starting, so mm. No hair or nails.
Nope, I do my own hair and nails.
Okay, me too. Um, do you plan to party some more?
mm, not next month. Not that
Okay.
I know.
Not you remember, nobody's your judge here, so.
No, not that I know of. I mean, if I do, I'll probably would. If I think about it more, I don't think so. But if I think about it more, I probably would put it in there. But not
Mm.
at the moment, no.
Right. Then and the reason why you want to put it in there, because it's gonna show you where the leakage is happening and what would prevent you from making your business investments. So the
Mhm.
zero-based budget is about awareness, and
Right.
then you do the correction on your own. It's the final decision comes down to you know.
Right.
Mm. But at least you have a tool that makes you aware of where either the sacrifice is being made or the sacrifice isn't being made.
Okay.
Uh-huh. You know, student loans, anything like that. You have any credit cards?
Oh yeah, I do. Where do I put that at? Where do you see that
That's
at?
line 158.
158. Oh, okay. So do I put like the amount that like what do I put there? Do I put the
But your
actual?
the monthly payment.
Oh, the monthly payment. Oh, okay. The monthly payment. Wait, what is that?
Every
Why is
month
it
you
doing
pay.
that?
Huh?
No.
Say it again. Are you
No, I
are
was
you
saying
are you in month one or month two?
I'm in month one, but I'm trying to figure out how to edit it.
On line 158?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing
Like,
you on line 158.
okay. So, do you see me now?
No. Did you select it with your finger?
Yeah.
Okay.
How about now?
No.
What?
I
Okay.
should see I should see a red thing.
Is it? Okay.
You're in month one, right?
Oh, that's why. No. I was in month two. My bad.
Okay. We don't mind you looking forward to the next
Okay.
month.
So go back down to, oh boy, month one. I forgot. 158, right?
Yeah, 158.
Okay. Can
No
you see that?
student. Ah, now I see you.
Uh, the monthly payment is like 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any other loans or student loans or
I do, but I haven't started paying them yet.
okay. Do you anticipate paying them this year?
I graduate, probably,
Hmm?
yeah. Yeah, after I graduate.
Okay, all right. So we don't have to concern
Right.
ourselves with that now. All right, so
Right.
$25. And then any other loans or debt, if you think of, you
Uh,
can you can come back and put it in.
oh, personal loan?
Yeah,
Okay.
you lent
Is
you
it
you borrowed you right. So you lent somebody money or you owe somebody money, either one.
right?
It's $300 out of your pocket. Yeah. All right. So scrolling down, unplanned. You didn't have any accidents or hospital bills or repairs or family
Nope.
or friend emergencies or gifts. I didn't get my gift, so I know it's not in here.
No, no gifts, nothing.
All right. So scroll back up to line
Okay.
1-3.
Oh wow.
Right. So you see what's happening?
Yeah.
hmm So you're not zero based. That's fine. Don't panic. This is where
Okay.
most people are.
Okay.
Okay. Don't panic. This is what happens. Okay. And so,
Mm-hmm.
um, in terms of seeding your business this month, this is what Sanjeev and Kumar were talking about at the function, at our night owl. This is what happens, there are holes, look at your money as a bucket, and the stuff that and the water as money. And if you have holes, then it's not going to hold the money, so you have holes. You can't do anything about the rent and electricity. The groceries, you know he said these are meals that you have eaten already. So and you've done the groceries already, so there's nothing you could do there. the
Right.
the fuel, the gas fuel, is there places you're going that you anticipate you'll be going to that you don't need to go to, so that you don't spend as much gas, maybe even if it's $10 off?
Um, no.
Okay.
I only just go to school and like different hospitals for school. But some of those
You-
hospitals are like an hour away or like 45 minutes away.
oh, wait a
So,
minute now. So you're going to these hospitals and they're not paying you for mileage?
heck no. My school does not pay us for mileage. We have to
You're
find our
kidding
way.
me.
No. Nope. Every week I go to two different hospitals
So
plus school.
can't you share a ride? Carpool?
Yeah, we started doing that last year. But the people who go to clinical with me this year don't even live close to me, like at all. So if they were to come and carpool with me, they would have to like wake up really early, like extra early
So
to get to me.
can't you ride to their house then, which is a shorter distance than the hospital?
I probably could.
Now that's what I would recommend that you do. So you reduce, the only way you're gonna get down the deficit to instead of minus 400 to
Hmm.
maybe minus 200 or minus 150 is by eating away at the expenses.
Okay.
And so if you could make that little sacrifice, because these are sacrifices, where you get up maybe half an hour, well, maybe it's not getting up, yeah, maybe half an hour earlier or whatever, go
Hmm.
over, drive it over to their house. Maybe one day you pick them up and you go, the next day they pick up and they go,
Hmm.
and just start to cut away. Again, it's a decision,
Okay.
right? You know, so,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
if you could take that note down,
Yeah, I wrote it down.
yeah, and you should have had another note,
Okay.
right? Okay, and then I'm scrolling down now, and I'm going down to I've gone all the way down to parties. There's nothing more you can do about that. That has already happened. Yeah.
Right.
And then credit card, that's the minimum you're paying?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the personal loan that's gone through already. It's a done deal.
What do you mean? Like, have
Is
I
it
got?
some yeah,
Oh
the
no,
personal
it's
loan, was that money to you or money you paid to somebody?
that's money I paid to somebody.
Okay. And you have already paid it.
No, that's my mom. She doesn't want me to pay it, but I want to pay it.
Okay. So mommy wants you not to pay it. So why don't you and this would why don't you say, Mom, listen, can I pay 100 this month, 100 next month, and 100 in December? And
Oh,
I'm just throwing out ideas.
yeah. Okay, yeah. 100 this month, 100 next month,
Right. So
100
so so,
following.
so put 100 here,
Where?
and again you can change your mind if you want to. Okay.
Put a
Put
100, you
100
said?
here, and then go to month two.
And then you said go to month two.
And to line 162, 161. Yeah, scroll down to line 161 and put another 100.
Okay. And then again in month three.
Yes, you got it. You you must go to school in Tallahassee, man. You're pretty sharp.
Yeah. Oh boy, where is it?
Line 161.
There it is.
Mhm. And then go back to month one.
Okay.
Okay, and let's continue to scroll down.
Hmm.
And okay, that's the end of it. So let's go back up to line 13 and see where we are.
Yeah, that. That's totally better.
Right, right. You
Yeah.
see?
Yeah.
And you may even play around with that, Johanna, and say, what
Hmm.
if I pay her 70 this month? And then when my business starts to pick up in November, maybe I can then take it up to 125. You know,
Right.
it's
Right.
up to you. Okay. I'm just, you know. And then the next question I have, is there anything that you could do, babysitting or any other, get a small job?
I wanted to get a job, but
Okay.
my parents are like, no, you need to focus on school. But then it's like whenever I need something, it's kind of like I don't like asking them because I know they're struggling. So I don't know what to. I
All
mean,
right.
I know what to do, but I
Okay.
just
So this is where the business comes in and helps you.
right.
Okay. So obviously, since you're $208 in the hole, right? What we need to do is to go over to the next column.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see I'm on line 5? I don't know if you see my marker there. Line
Okay.
5. Okay. We need to get you some customer sales going.
Okay.
So you work with Silly. Don't wait for the entire group to have a combined event. You get with Silly and say, listen, I got these 3 ladies. This one can only spend $20. This one can do 50, and this other one can do 100 or whatever. Can
Mm-hmm.
we get the same machine and have a spa cafe with them?
Okay.
Right? And then
Mm-hmm.
and then what you do is you write down on a piece of paper. This is because I'm just giving you examples here because I don't know
Right.
the situation. It might be one person, it might be two, it might be five. You
Right.
write the names down and you target what products you're gonna get for them. And then you know what the PV is, and then you're gonna know the difference between the wholesale and the retail. And that way you could say from these 5 customers, I'm gonna make an extra $200. And we're going to have that at the end of October.
Okay.
You know, I don't know with the Halloween thing or whatever. Maybe the second week or whatever. And
Right.
that's how by you doing that in month one, you won't get the PV check until November the 15th, but you'll get the difference in the customer sales profit. You'll get that immediately.
Okay.
Right, because they'll give you $100, and then but you only bought it for $70. And Silly can work with you. She might have samples or get samples, or call Naja or Andrea and get samples in, and that way you could have. So the business is, what you want to do is to get anywhere between 5 to 10, sometimes even 15 repeat customers, and have them pay for the business. The
Okay.
seed money should not be happening every month. You know,
Mm.
Mhm.
Okay.
It should not.
Okay.
Maybe the first three, 4, maybe 5 months. But if you're going into month 7 or 8, these are guidelines, 7 and 8, and you're still taking the income you have from your mom and dad in order to get the business going, then something is not being done right.
Right.
It means that it means these are two things. You don't have any customers or any viable customers, or you don't have a team underneath you.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So let's
Mm-hmm.
go through the business part of it. All right. So are you on any tools as yet?
I'm on the share talks, so I pay like 30s. Oh, streaming. Sorry. Wait,
Okay.
I don't know what it's called, but I know I'm getting streaming.
You're getting streams. All right.
Yeah.
So delete the share talk thingy.
Okay.
All right. And then the streams. Are you just on streaming alone?
I believe so.
All right. So if you just have streaming alone, do you know how much you pay a month?
I know it's like 34 after like tax or something. It's like
Okay, so put
34.
34 in there. And that's
Yeah.
all that you have so far?
Yeah, so far
And,
that's all I have.
and let me ask you a question. Are you listening to the streams?
Yes, I do listen
Good.
to.
And do you find them helpful?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Trust me, because it keeps me motivated to still do things, after sometimes you have like thoughts like, dang, am I cut out for this? Then like the streams help you out because it's like it really does. So I'm good.
All right. Good. I'm scrolling down now, and I'm assuming Silly is lending you a book and all that
Right.
stuff. And
Yeah.
also take another note, because I don't know
Hmm.
if she's doing this. She's going to listen to this recording. She should be sending you on a weekly basis beyond the streams, share talks, all of the share talks.
Oh, okay.
So ask her. They expire every 72 hours, so you don't want her to send her everything all at once.
Okay.
So just tell her once a week, can you send me 2 or 3 or whatever.
Okay.
So you do that in conjunction with the
Right,
stream,
with the streaming. Okay.
right? Okay, and that'll keep you pumped up, man.
Right.
All right. So moving down, um, we have a seminar that's coming up in November.
Okay.
So go over to month 2 and scroll down to the business building seminar and put in
Uh,
$20 on line 32.
that's November, right?
Yeah, November. Put $20 for admission.
Okay.
And then take another note.
Hmm.
Okay, get with Silly to find out how much gas and rental contributions are.
Okay.
Because you guys either go to Jacksonville, I mean sorry, Orlando, or you come up to Atlanta. So
Okay.
take a note,
Yeah.
an
I got it.
action item. All right, so go back to month 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're back in month 1 now. And I'm gonna scroll down, and you have the Amway product intro package and everything, right?
Yeah.
And then your purchase,
Is
your
it
pur-
time to renew?
no, no,
Okay.
that's every year. So you've
Oh,
done that for the year. I think you're locked in. I don't know when you got registered, so you might
oh,
have to.
probably
Huh?
like trying to remember. I don't remember the actual. No, it was before July. I know that much. I think it was like June or I want to say like May or June.
Okay, so you may need to renew in January,
Okay.
but
Okay.
still they can let you know that. So,
Okay. Cool.
and then have you considered getting the Amway credit card?
I have. I just never knew how to go about it.
Okay.
Yeah. So how do you? Well, how would you do that?
All right. So what you're gonna do, I'm sharing my screen so you could see what I have here. What I'm gonna do here is I'm going to go into business partners. Are you seeing me there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Business partners. I'm gonna go into business partners, and it logged me out because I haven't been logged in for a while. So I'm gonna scroll. I'm gonna okay, business partners, and then I'm gonna do. It says right here, you know,
Oh. Okay.
yeah, under business partners, and I just click on it, and I hit shop now, and I apply for it. But what I want you to know about the credit card is that it can help you or it can hurt you.
Mm.
Right? Okay, you want to be this is assuming you get approved because we have no control over whether or not you get approved. That's Bank of America. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So if you get it, you want to use it only for business purposes.
Business. Okay.
Right. And when you use it for business purposes, because you get points, when you first sign up. You're like 100 points or something like that. And for every transaction you use for business partners and within Amway and everything, you're gonna get points. So it pays for itself
Right.
somewhat. Okay,
Right.
right. Because if you're gonna purchase anyway. But the caveat is that you have to pay off for it. So you're just using it to make a temporary transaction. But if you were to use it today and the billing cycle is the 20th of each month, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you use it today, you won't have to pay for it until November the 20th. So it allows you to delay until the next month.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. So I don't use it for partying or whatever. It's just for business only. And another
Right.
reason for that is that if you can itemize on your taxes, it allows you to take off the interest on the credit card, you know. and
Okay.
and you know already that we recommend that you have at least three accounts. One is your checking account for the income you're getting from mom and dad. Another one is savings account, and then a separate business account. And the
Right.
reason why you want to have a separate business account is because once your business starts to grow, the IRS may come and audit you. We don't know if they will or not, but if they do, that's the first thing they're going to want to know. Are you commingling your funds or not? And if they see that you're
Oh.
not, they say, well, this is a bona fide business. We got that from our Amway tax advisor. His name is Joe. We call him Joe the
Mm-hmm.
tax man.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Mhm. And you can go to the IBOAI website and it gives you more details on that.
IBOAI.
Right, IBOAI. Let me go there and show it to you. IBOAI.com. And if you go there, um, you see resources, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And under resources, you can go to tax information. Here's Joe the tax guy. And then
Oh,
go to IBO bookkeeping and tax tips. You got
okay.
it?
Yep. I'm watching. Got it.
Right.
I wrote it down.
Tax tips
IBO.
and IBO bookkeeping. You know,
Okay.
again, at the stage at which you are, you're probably not going to be itemizing. So you may not be able to deduct these expenses now, but you need to know these things because within a year that could change. Actually,
Okay.
hopefully within a year it does change.
Right.
You know?
Right.
All right. So going back now to the sheet. So where are we? Let's go back up to the top and see where we are. All right. So that $34 has to come from somewhere.
Right.
Okay. And that would be your seed money. So go down to line. Oh no, no. What? shoot me in the foot.
Right.
What you need to do is to get some customer activity going. If you look at the
Right.
if you look at the month, we have one, two, three, what
Yeah.
2.5 weeks left. You know what I would do if and again, Chile is gonna decide everything here. You know,
Okay. Yeah.
but what I would do is I would work, if it was me, I would work on in the next 2.5 weeks and getting you a bunch of customers. A
Okay.
bunch of customers. And then what I would do is what I'm gonna do is I want to get at least $250. Okay, it might seem
Mm-hmm.
cheap, okay, but maybe mom has some friends, maybe dad has some friends, you know, and I'll get 250. That would take care of your of your $34. It'll also take care of your deficit.
Right. Okay.
You're right. You'll be able to pay for some stuff because right now, where does that $200 come from? Most
Right.
likely it'll come from the credit card that you paid $25 for. Not
Right.
only that, if you didn't have that deficit, then you could have taken that 200 or whatever and
And
gone
put it.
down to, huh?
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, and gone down to line 47 and bought your 100 PV for the month.
Right. That's what I was gonna say.
Okay, good. I know that's what you were gonna say.
Yeah.
You understand?
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
everything, or maybe not this month, maybe next month.
Right.
So you have 216, you put that in savings, or you use that to cover this 208. So right now, your situation, it varies from person to person. I would be focused, I'll still come to all the meetings, I'll still do my reading, my 30-day core run, I'll still do all of that stuff. But what I'll be doing is this would be like a customer month for me.
Okay.
That's what I would do, and and
Okay.
um and that's what I'm working with my other people that I'm working directly with. Some of them are in this exact situation, not exact, but very similar. And I'm
Okay.
like, look, when you saw the plan, we didn't tell you that it was a sales position, but there are times when you need to get into a sales mode,
Right.
right? And so because of your scenario, you want to up the amount of sales,
Okay.
and start establishing them because the business should pay for itself and there should be very zero seed money coming in eventually down the road.
Okay.
Mm. So one final thing to do,
Mm-hmm.
okay, is to come over here, go over to month two,
Okay.
all right, and scroll up. Are you okay? Any questions, comments?
No, not yet.
Okay. You
You said
feel
go to month two.
yeah, month two, and scroll over to the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You anticipate start to fill this out. Let's fill it out so that we could make sure that month two is looking good. So 500, 350, right?
Right.
Yeah, fill that in.
Um,
So this is a projection for next month we're doing.
okay.
Okay, scroll down 485 and 73, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Then
Hmm?
160. No, I was saying I was.
No, did you put on line 1, 9, and 20?
What?
Which line are you're on line 6?
Um.
Oh, okay. It's delayed. It's delayed on my part. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Groceries is 90. Okay, 10. 160 for gas. Were you gonna check and see if you could get that, do some carpooling?
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe you take that down to 140, or you see you
Yeah.
hit, yeah, 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 you hit the target.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then 25.
Yeah.
Mm,
Scroll all the way down. Zero on the parties. She says she ain't gonna party.
yeah.
That's what she says. Personal loan, okay.
Okay. I think I got it on that
I
side.
think so. So let's go back up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's looking better. You went from 208 to 138.
Right.
Right. And if you had gotten 250 in sales,
Mm-hmm.
and that 250 divided by three is how much? Because it's one PV to $1 to three PV. So
Right.
let me.
That's 83.3.
I'm so happy that you know that, right? So
Mm-hmm.
let's say that yeah, it's about let's just say $70
Okay.
in bonus check in PV. No, no,
Where?
it's seven. Wait a minute.
Right here?
Are you what line? Yeah, right. No, no, no. Be careful. Be careful because there's differentials and everything involved. Let's just say, let's just say about $50.
Okay.
It might be less, okay?
Okay.
Mm. And then let's anticipate another 250 or 200 in customer sales.
Okay.
Yeah, that's your goal. You see, you set the goal and then you work. You plan the work and then you work the plan.
Right.
Okay, Mhm. Right? And then let's come down here. $34 for the BFM.
Right.
That's changing, right? It's gonna be
Um.
it's gonna be BFM Extreme.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Go to the Facebook group and you'll see a,
Mm-hmm.
a video on it. Right. You have the admission, you're gonna find out about the cost of that, and that leaves you with $196, right?
Mm-hmm.
With that $196, what you could do is maybe $196. So that's gonna leave you because you still have a deficit there, right? So that's
Right.
196. What is 196 minus 138?
Uh. 58.
50, right? $55, right? Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that leaves you at $55. So then maybe what you could do is either pump up your sales, pump up your sales so that if you pump up your sales to $300, because
Okay.
that'll be 100 PV
In November, right?
in November, right?
Okay.
All right, so that leaves you 296. Are you seeing? We're going through scenarios now. You and
Yeah.
Silly may want to you know, and then let's go to month three now.
Okay.
Put in those same numbers. Oh, there's something we missed out in month two. My bad. Go back to month two.
Okay.
Right. So between now and month two, you would have gotten a bonus. Your bonus check might be bigger than that because Sile would have been working with you in November and October and November to get business partners. So let's say that you got one business partner for the month of
Mm-hmm.
October. Okay. So then that way it might be $60 or something.
So that's this one.
Yeah, because if you had done 100 PV and you got a business partner who also did 100 PV, I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about line six.
9 6. I think I'm. Oh, I'm line 8. Okay, line 6. Okay,
Six.
yeah.
Mhm. Right. So
So
right where you have $50,
put 50. Put
put
100.
60. Put 60.
Wait, what in the world? Hold on.
You want me to put it?
I think. Okay, I figured it out.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Okay. I think I put it. Do I put it in October too, or just November?
Go to December. It's going to go up now because in
Oh.
November you might have another business partner, and you're getting differentials because you're doing your 100. See, you doing your 100 PV in customer value.
Mm-hmm.
That's the yeah because of the situation you're in.
Right.
You see, what we want to do is to show you a path where you become viable. And so that your current path based on your scenario is you're gonna go for the at least for 2018, you're gonna go
Mm-hmm.
heavy on customer.
Okay.
Mhm. And Philly is an expert at that. She could tell you how to talk with your family. You know, you don't have to. Where does your family live?
Uh, well, my immediate family lives in Maryland.
Okay, so maybe you don't have to go up there. You could just say, "Mom, I know we have something we call drop and shop." And you
Mm-hmm.
say, "Mom, I know you're gonna love this," and she goes and buys a system,
Okay.
an artistry system. And maybe
Okay.
your father likes to do exercising or some health issue. And he said, "Dad, buy this. If you don't like it, we can return it."
Okay.
And you focus on Neutralite and artistry, and then you get your aunts and your uncles and cousins and everything. You just go through your A list of friends and family who might not be interested in partnership there's some people who aren't, usually people who are above 45, you know, or younger than 18 or whatever.
Okay.
You make a list of all those people. Sile will tell you exactly what to say, how to contact them. You don't have to go up to Maryland. These are people that you trust and who love you and who will support you.
Right. Okay.
Right. So continue down in month three.
Okay.
Put in your groceries and everything.
Uh.
And as you're putting it in, I'm gonna say one thing. You
Okay.
could see that you're even after you take everything out, all the waste and no partying and carpooling and all of that, you could see that the income, the expenses have always seem to be just a little bit above. And
Right.
so, and that's a sign that you need another stream of income, another in the E quadrant,
Right.
maybe a little job or something.
Okay.
Again, I don't want to get in between you and your parents now, you know.
Right.
But it's without looking at those details and knowing the family dynamics and everything, you could see that it was 138 before and it's 138 again, and so you're having to go take your customer stuff to cover your living expenses, which is do what which you can do.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the ideal situation you want to be in. The ideal situation you want to be is to get this down to zero, okay, your net income down to zero, and then spend the rest of the money reinvesting in your business so you have all the tools, and you're doing your 100 or 150 or whatever, in
Right.
PV. That's the ideal situation. But if you're in a situation where the income just always is less than the expenses, then you may have no choice but to take your profit from your business to supplement your daily expenses.
Right.
Yeah, you do what you gotta do, right? It's not ideal, but at least in the meanwhile you're doing it. So that's probably your situation. Meanwhile you're you're studying because your parents don't want you to work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you're studying, you're not partying too much, you're minimizing your gas usage, and you're watching all your expenses, maybe a movie here and there, 2.99 or whatever, and then what you're doing is upping your customer sales and working with Sile to double and triple the amount of candidates you have, seeing the business plan so that within a month or two or three, maybe in January or February, you know, you're good as gold. Because we have winter conference that's coming up early January. So what
Right.
you would want, ideally, what you would have wanted to do was to budget for that and start saving for the ticket, the accommodation, the travel, and everything. So to me, and me looking at your business, my opinion, because I've done so many of these with so many different people in different scenarios, I
Mm-hmm.
would blow up. I would increase the number of sales I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll also make sure at every open meeting I have guests there,
Okay. Okay.
But I would also make sure I'm getting my straight A's.
Right. Okay.
So that's the review. I hope it made sense.
Oh, it did. It did. Thank you so much. It
Yeah.
put a lot of things into perspective.
Right, and continue to tweak it, continue to work with Silly on it. I
Okay.
know I know the details Silly knows that I don't know because she's your front line. She's the
Right.
you couldn't ask for a better, mentor.
Honestly, yeah, she's great.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for a better one, So I would work with her on this. This has been recorded so she can review it or whatnot. You can
Okay.
review it. I'll send it to both of you.
Okay.
And if you have any questions or concerns or anything, you could always reach out to me or Andrea or Camto or Nadia if Sile is not available. You know,
Okay.
I am going to come out with another worksheet that has 12 months in it, but I
Okay.
just haven't gotten around to this yet.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask you, when we finish with this, do we just erase everything and start over? But you said 12 months are coming up, so that's cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You want to have, yeah, you want it to be linked, So
Right.
maybe what I should do is every night put in a month. Huh?
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, thank
And
you.
that's it. So you don't just do it once. What you want to
Right.
do is every week, maybe on
Mm-hmm.
a Saturday or Sunday, go through and see if you're tracking good,
Okay.
you know. Um, See if you're tracking good, and then also come to month and then also adjust for month 2 and month 3. So you're
Okay.
strategizing. You know, Basically a zero-based budget is every dollar is assigned, it's been pre-assigned
Okay.
either to savings or living expenses or seed money for my business. So and that assignment may change from week to week depending on the scenario. So the reason why you want to keep looking at it is that, let's say, God forbid, an emergency pops up and that's an extra $300 you need. Mom and dad can only give you 250. So you're like, where am I going to get this extra $50 from?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so you need to dig into your budget and see, where can I pull
To
that
see
from?
where can I pull it from. Okay.
Yeah. So this is what you call management. You're controlling what's happening. You're not getting
Mm.
any big surprises. It's a projection. You update it as time goes along. I was thinking of putting actuals in here, but I don't want the sheet to get too complicated.
Okay.
Because what's supposed to happen is
Mm-hmm.
that your income should exceed your expenses. And so that difference you should be seeding your business with in the beginning. Once that seeding has taken place and your business has taken root, yeah, your business has taken root, then that extra income you have from your job or income, you start to put that into savings. So you're
Oh,
building up your savings, and then at the same time, your business profit is going up, 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 up. And that's because you're doing two things. You have repeat customers, you put them on ditto, so you don't have to deal with them, and they don't
right.
have to deal with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It might be every month or every 2 months or every 3 months, they're buying from you. That's going to pay for all your tools. That's going to pay for all of your associations and travel and hotel. And then you're building the team and they're duplicating what you are doing. And that line number 6, where you have the PV bonus check, should start to
Mm-hmm.
go $1,000 a month to 2,000 to 3,000 to 10,000 a month.
Okay.
And that's the way it's supposed to work.
Right. Okay.
you know.
Right.
But we start with where you are, and where you are now, customer sales, and customer sales, and getting people to the through the process.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, I think I talked off your ears too much. So
Oh no, trust me, you can't.
mm,
I have a father that loves to do that, so you can't
okay,
beat him.
okay,
Yeah. But thank you so much, though. Really
okay.
appreciate it.
You're most welcome. I'm gonna stop the recording now, and we'll
All
talk to you. We'll talk to you sometime.
all right, cool.
All right. Have a good evening.
You too.
Okay. Bye.
Bye bye.